Hello, 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 hello. Let me know how the music is. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you being here. Two persons here with me. You can say hi, don't be shy. Welcome to each and everyone who are here with me this morning. Thank you so much for showing up. So today we are going to be discussing a little of what is going on. Dion, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am here. I am here. But I am doing it a little different this morning. If you notice, let me know if the music is too high so that I can turn it down. All right? Just let me know if it's too high. But I am here this morning. We are going to discuss. Yeah. So I can always stay behind the camera. I can always hide. Okay, let me turn it down. Let me turn it down. Okay, how is that? Better? Let me know how that is. Is that better? All right. Thank you so much, Dion. How are you doing this morning? Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you stopping by this morning. Yes, so this morning, as you can see the topic, but I am going to pray. Okay, put it back up a little bit. All right. How is that now? Okay, you're not at work today. Okay, good. Resting. Get some rest. Incorporate some rest in your day. So this morning, I am behind the scenes, but I will come out of the behind the scene in a little bit. I will come out in a little bit. India, how are you doing, darling? How you doing? How you doing? I see that you're in Jamaica. Or did you come back? Happy to see you, sis. Happy to see you. How is Jamaica? How is Jamaica? Boy, I am longing for home. I am truly longing for home. There is no place to me like Jamaica. Like my home. Some people may see it differently. I have a topic this morning that I would like for us to discuss. All right. And I would like to know if it is okay. We are back. Welcome back, darling. Welcome back. Meaningful Monday. Yes. Is it okay for children to work? And from what age would it be okay? That is the topic. I don't know how many persons have seen it, but that's the topic. Let me know if the music is okay. So if anybody would like to discuss it with me, instead of typing, I would save them the trouble and I would put the link down there in the chat. But before I start the discussion, I would love to go ahead and hold on. Let me see if I can remove this let's see how me do this again. Guys, please to stay with me. I am so not okay. There we go. There we go. How is everyone? How is everyone doing? How me do this again? Look here. Me can't text StreamYard. Hey. Guys, please to forgive me. The cleaning mommy, how are you doing? How are you doing? No place like home, darling. No place like home. The cleaning mommy, how you doing? You're still cleaning? You're still cleaning up? I would love for us to discuss this topic this morning. Look here, I need to remember how Goga told me that. Okay, good. I got a call, guys. Sorry about that. I got a call, and even though I did not accept the call, it still disrupted the stream. So sorry about that. Yes, you wouldn't remember what to do on StreamYard. I haven't used StreamYard in a while, and I love to see myself, you know? Give me a moment, boy. Give me a moment, guys. Just go and listen to the music and go and bear with me. I want to do again. I am coming, guys. I am right here. Not too hot. So guys, I would love for us to discuss it. Blessed. Hey, I got a raid. Darling ended. Thank you so much for the raid. Darling is not here as yet. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I don't remember what to do to bring my face at the front. To bring me up, like up. All right, sis. All right. My sister is always in the bush. Why? Sorry, Fiara mosquito, you know. Sorry, Fiara mosquito. Now live. All right, just bear with me now, man. Just bear with me. Have a little mercy on me, please. I beg. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Appreciate you being here with me this morning. All right. Now, this morning we have a discussion. Darling, welcome, sis. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for being here. So see Mm-hmm. Darling, how are you doing? Thank you so much. So why is my fire still going? I guess because I was on a call this morning. So it is still streaming, darling. Still streaming. You are still here. You're still here. I was on a call this morning. So it is still just a little bit. Probably about another 10 minutes to go, or maybe less. Thank you everyone for coming. How are you all doing? India, welcome. The cleaning mommy, welcome. Ava was here also. Welcome. Butterfly. Yes, thank you so much. Affectionate butterfly. Thank you so much. Darling Bustamante, thank you for the raid. Yes, thank you so much for the raid. I don't know what is going on with... Am I buffering, guys? Can you hear me? Let me know. Welcome, Lobita. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. This morning, I am going to do a little discussion. But before we do the discussion, I would love for us to, I want to pray and to begin, all right? So I am just going to read a small portion, a small portion here from Psalm 119, verse 121 to 128. And it reads thus: I have done judgment and justice. Leave me not to mine oppressors. We know sometimes we are wrongfully accused. You have a lot of people who are imprisoned wrongfully, while the perpetrators, yeah, you know the word, the perpetrators are still out on the road. And you have persons who are charged for a crime, even getting the death sentence when they are innocent behind bars. So we have seen people wrongfully accused. But this morning, God is the righteous judge. He makes no mistakes. All right? And anything that he does is well done. So we are asking God, we are telling him, I have done judgment and justice. He is the only righteous judge. There is no other righteous judge that we can ever think of. Because at some point, there is bias in the court system. All right? So there is always bias in the court system. Be surety for thy servant for good. Let not the proud oppress me. We know that these things happen because you are poor. You have persons in high places who tries to oppress you. I remember when I was going through my situation and I would ask for some assistance. And I am telling you, believe me guys, when I hear people in certain kind of position, I try to help as much as I can because I know where I have been. But people should not do that. You know, people use and abuse power. When they are in a certain position, they use and abuse their power. But God doesn't like these things. He always stresses about the poor and the needy, the motherless, the fatherless, the widow, the orphan. These persons, they are the more susceptible, or that's not the word I'm looking for, but those are the persons who we should look out for in society, because these persons are the most vulnerable, the more vulnerable. Those persons who have some kind of ailment, probably the person is blind, probably the person is deaf, they are unable to walk, they are unable to lift stuff, you know, move stuff, their hands probably is disabled, they have to be pushed around in a wheelchair. And you have persons who abuse that power. They will hurt them, they will do them great hurt. Some people maybe cannot be able to speak, and people abuse them, they cannot talk. So we have to be very careful, because God takes justice for these people. We have to be careful what we do. You have persons who are in whether they are caregivers for whether the elderly, disabled, or even children. And you know that there are people who hurt these vulnerable among us. God, this thing doesn't go unpunished, and God sees, and He will take action. So mine eyes fail for thy salvation and for the word of thy righteousness. I am always yearning. I am always yearning to be more and more, to have a closer walk with God, and that's how we should be. Just a closer walk with thee, oh God, just a closer walk, to be more and more like Him. Deal with thy servant according unto thy mercy, and teach me thy statutes. Yes, I want to learn more. Is this okay with God? If we are doing something and we don't want anyone to know, then God is not pleased about it. If we are ever doing something that is wrong, even in the confines of our home, and we wouldn't want anyone to see us, then it is wrong. And God is seeing, that's the all-seeing eye. That eye is everywhere, beholding the good and the evil. So let us try to draw closer to God. When we are doing these things, stop and reflect. Isn't God seeing me? No man is seeing me, but God is seeing me. So let us reflect. Let us try to draw closer and closer to God. And it speaks of thy servant. Who is a servant? Every day we hear servant is not used so much among us like it used to be used back in the day. You don't hear the word servant being used. People will talk about a helper or the hired help. Even the word maid is not used as prevalent as it used to be used. And maid in the Bible is not about one who helps. It's about a young virgin. But servant today is someone who serves in whatever capacity. And the Bible speaks of servant, especially in this chapter, so many times. It repeats itself about thy servant. I am thy servant. Can I truly call myself a servant of God? Can I truly call myself a servant? I would love to know that I am serving in the proper way, in the right way, in the capacity of a servant. I want to know that I am God's servant. It is an honor to be a servant of God. Not many people loves to be called a servant, but in this case, yes, I want to be called a servant because I want to serve God. I want to do the things that are pleasing to God for Him. And when I say for Him, I don't mean to wash His foot and wash His clothes and wash His hair and bathe Him. No, I am talking like helping others, assisting someone to cross the road, assisting an elderly person or someone who is not as able-bodied as myself. I would love to help that person to carry their burden, carry their load. If someone is crying, I would love to be that shoulder where they can lean on. Someone who I will give a listening ear and I will really do justice. Kevnish, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing, my sister? How are you doing? I just, it was only last night that I, when I came by you, that I connected with you. I did not connect all this time. So I am praying that you did not connect with me as yet. Or maybe you have done so a while back. All right? But thank you and welcome to my live stream. Happy to see you. Happy to have you. And I pray that you will enjoy my little chat today. All right? So welcome again, Pepnish. Happy to see you. May you feel refreshed. May you feel comfortable. May you feel welcome. All right? Happy to have you among us today. Now I want to know that I am a servant. I want to know that I am serving in the right capacity, serving the persons who needs my service. All right? And we should be happy to work for God. And when I say work for God, God don't need no workers. He doesn't need any employees. All right? He doesn't need anyone to come and till any soil. He doesn't need anyone to work in the shop. What he needs is for us to go out there in the field, not in the cane field or in the banana field. No, in the field of service for him, to tell someone about the goodness of God. All right? That is what he really wants. Give me understanding that I may know thy testimonies. I really want to know more about him. I wish to know more about him. I want him to imprint, make his mark in my life so that others will see and they will say, well, all is not lost. The hope is not lost. Because here is someone I can tell you about this person who I believe that person signifies what God stands for. That is what I truly want. Verse 125, I am thy servant. Give me understanding that I may know thy testimonies. Sometimes we read, but we don't really understand what it is that God wants from us. Don't pay that child any mind. She wants to go home. She wants her mom. And I have a little one in my hand, guys. Please don't pardon me right now. Okay, 126. It is time for thee, Jehovah, to work, for they have made void thy law. Therefore I love thy commandments above gold, yea, above fine gold. Oh, okay, you walk up here. Okay, Kevin, hold on, give me a moment. Give me a moment. I want to know more. No, sis, it's okay. It's okay. You can stay and support. You can stay and support. It doesn't hurt. It's just that connection. You know, you cannot go back right away to connect with that person, as we all know. So it is okay to stay. It is okay to stay, Kev. Thank you for coming, Kevnish. Thank you so much, sis. Yes, it's okay. And I thank you so much for the support. Yes, because it was late last night. I fell asleep and she was still there. All right. It is time for thee, Jehovah, to work, for they have made void thy law. We know a lot of people don't honor God's law. A lot of people thinks that the law is null and void. It's no good anymore. Yet still they pick out what they want from the law, and they will do some. But the law is still very much active. Therefore, I love thy commandments above gold, yea, above fine gold. 28 and last. Therefore, I esteem all thy precepts concerning all things to be right, and I hate every false way. In which, yes, we should not love nothing that is not of God. Everything that is wrong, we should shun the very appearance of evil. Anything that seems evil, you don't walk in that path. You don't walk in unrighteousness. You try to live a clean and a holy life that is acceptable to God at all times. So let us yearn to be more and more like Christ. That is what we should do. Yearn to be more and more like Him. Live the way He wants us to live. I want to live the way God wants me to live. I want to give until there's just no more to give. I want to love till there's just no more love. I could never, ever outlove the Lord. I don't have. All right, we're going to do this. I'm going to. Guys, can you believe when I put this hat on, it gives me a headache? When I put this hat on, it gives me a headache. Right here at the sides, it's kind of tight, so it gives me a headache. But I don't love to pray with my head uncovered. All right? So I will just pray and we can go into our discussion. Heavenly Father, we give you thanks for this new day. Good morning, Daddy. Good morning, my King. Good morning, my Father. It is indeed a privilege to be in your presence once more. Mighty God, help me not to walk up and down in these streets, on this, in your territory, in your turf, and not regard you, not recognize you. Lord, some people wake up, some people are up and down doing their business, and not even good morning. Passing you to and fro, not even good morning, how are you? How did I do yesterday? But Lord, help me not to be one of those. Help me to hold you in high regard as a king, as my God, as my Father, and show respect unto you, Lord. Help us that we will show honor before you. Lord, help us to grow and go the way that you want us to. Lord, help us that whenever we see someone doing something, mighty God, we will speak kindly to tell them that it is wrong, or to encourage someone in a loving way. We will, yes, Lord, we will reprimand someone in a loving way when they are going the wrong way, and not to bully anyone. Help us not to be bullies, but Lord, instill your love, your grace within us. We will speak peaceably unto all men, and as much as it lieth within us, mighty God, we will try to live peaceably with all men. We thank you, Heavenly Father, for your words, because they are very wise words. They are words of wisdom, words of life, beautiful words of life. And we are indeed grateful to you, Lord, for these words. Help us to go with these words in our heart daily, and we will spread the love amongst fellow men. Thank you, Lord, for hearing our prayers. Thank you for your provision continually. Mighty God, those who are less fortunate among us, I am asking you, Lord, to have mercy on such persons. I am asking you, Heavenly Father, to open those doors of mercy, compassion, and grace. We are asking you, Heavenly Father, to come through for them. Send someone in their path. Lord, as we are here this morning, even though we are not doing the regular Bible reading this morning, but Lord, let our words be seasoned with love, with grace. Let us come with a positive word Let us share positively. We give you thanks, Heavenly Father, for what we're about to do, what we're about to say. Anoint my lips, anoint my speech, anoint my mind, and anoint my entire body this morning, mighty God, and use me to do service for you, mighty King. We give you thanks for hearing and answering. Even the prayers that we did not utter, but you heard them. We are thankful to have you this morning as our Father and listening and coming through for us. Thank you, mighty God. We leave everything in your hands and in your care, because we know when we leave it in your hands, it's well taken care of. Thank you for hearing us. Thank you for delivering. Thank you for answering us. In the name of your Son, Yeshua Mashiach, I pray. Amen and amen. Crossdale is in the house. Welcome, Crossdale. Who did I miss? Who did I miss? Who did I miss? Thank you so much, Crossdale, for coming. Thank you so much for being here. And welcome, 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 everyone. Welcome. Yes, as you can see this morning, I am trying something new. I am hoping that this will be a success this morning. Charity, welcome, darling. Welcome, 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 each and every one who are here. God's child, blessings. I'm checking if I missed anything. Yes, Stephanie, you can. Go ahead and give the stream a like. Yes, you can go ahead. Hit that like button. Yes, go ahead and hit like. You can, sis. Thank you so much. Yes, guys, if you're here and you did not give the stream a like, you can go ahead and hit that like button. Thank you so much. And guys, whenever the ads come, I know it can be disruptive. Please don't skip the ads. Don't skip my ads. Do not skip my ads. You hear me? I want your Charity. All right, guys. Yes, we all know not to skip the ads, especially for us young YouTubers. Yeah. And this, I am not accustomed to StreamYard as much. I don't remember what Goga said. How he said to let me try. No. I don't remember what Goga did say again. I don't remember what he said. How he said I was to do it, but hey, it's okay. So to bring me up in the front of the thing. I don't remember, guys. I don't remember. All right, Charity. All right. StreamYard is not my playground. And if you see someone here who you have not seen, who you have never seen before, please to show that person some love. You can go ahead. All right, Crossdale is watching the ads. Thank you, Crossdale. Show love, you know, connect with who you don't have, guys. Connect, yes. Even though it's not a growth stream. All right, Charity. Thank you. All right, let me adjust the volume. That much me can do. That much I can do, honey. All right, how is that? How is that? How is that? Let me know. Okay, much better. All right. Thank you so much. So I have a topic here this morning. Okay, Crossdale. Go do your business. Handle your business, boss. This morning, I want to discuss something. Let me try to get this phone charged. Darling Bustamante, my phone is dying. My phone battery is dying. So I got up to charge it. I'm gonna plug it in, plug it on the charger. Alright. Wow. Alright. What do you think about the topic, guys? Meaningful Monday. Yes, it is a meaningful Monday today. No, I won't do that. I won't do that. I will try. I will try my endeavor best not to do that, Charity. But yes, we do need some refreshments, don't it? I have a cup of tea right here. Me put it in the sun for it to get hot. Why? I put the cup of tea in the sun to get hot. Who remembers these Anansi stories? Anansi and the porridge. Anansi and the dog. Also, Anansi. Was it the dog and the cat? And the porridge. One take it off of the stove and drink it hot. And okay, mommy. Okay, Nadia. Thank you so much. One drink the porridge off the stove. I think it is the dog who did that. And Anansi now put his in the sun. Same wait for it to get hotter. Because coming off the stove it is not hot enough. So he's putting it in the sun. And these are some Jamaican folk tales or Jamaican story, Anansi stories. All right. Yes, I used to love these Anansi stories. Anansi and fire. Anansi, hey. Anansi and the pot. I used to love those stories. So is it okay for children to work? And from what age would you say it is okay? Let me know. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. And if you want to come up to discuss it, we can. That's why I'm using StreamYard. So that a lot of people can't bother with the whole heap of typing. And your camera, you know how StreamYard is. Charity, me know say you shy. You not coming. You not coming up. I know you're not coming up, Charity. But some people cannot be bothered with the typing and typing. So I would just drop the link down there in the chat. But before I accept that person have to open their mic so that I will see. And if I don't know you, I don't think I mean, if you're not a content creator, I don't know you like that. I don't think I should, because you have some persons who are doing some really crazy stuff. Yes, Charity, me know say I know that. Okay, Kevnish, thank you so much. Thank you. So what do you think of the topic? Charity not coming. Charity is not coming, darling. I am not even asking. But guys, let us discuss it. Or if you have something else that you want us to discuss, we could. So let me know. Here you see children will deliver newspaper. They will clean somebody's yard, you know. They will rake the yard, clean windows, stuff like that. And even to sit with a baby, babysitting for probably 2 hours, or, you know, because a parent may have to go out. So they would sit with that child. And it is okay. For me, I believe children should, it's not a hard job that you are giving them to do. It's nothing hard to pressure them. And it is also teaching them responsibility. When they want to purchase something, they want a bike. We call it bicycle. Okay, I am Jacob is here. They want a bicycle. They want to buy a game. They want a new device. Probably they broke their device carelessly and you decide you're not buying it. And they want to go and they want to get they want to do something ads. Jacob is in ads. They want to do something positive for themselves. They want to buy a camera and mommy, they see that mommy don't have it or their parent don't have it. Probably the parent too could be sick. And you have some children who are very concerned. And blessings to you as well, Jacob. How are you doing? Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate your presence. Thank you so much for being here. Yes. How are you doing? How are you doing? Good evening. I know it's evening time for you. Now, what do you think about this? People will have their different take on it. But for in instances like this, where it's not something that they would go out daily and depriving them. While Rich, how are you? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. You're not depriving that child from school. You're not depriving that child from education. You're still providing for that child. But we know, I can speak for Jamaica. In Jamaica, you have a lot of parents who are not jobs. It's difficult to get a job in Jamaica. This is another issue that I have. Persons have education and they can't. Yes, I know it's evening time. I'm happy to hear that you are good, Jacob. Yes, I know it's evening time down there. So, in Jamaica, you leave school. And Darlene is saying hi to Wild Rich. And Kevnish is in ads. Now, you have persons for Charity. I don't know how long Charity left Jamaica. But I know she's not in Jamaica. But whoever here, I know Cleaning Mommy is here. Nadia is here. Now, when you're in Jamaica and you leave school, when you just leave school, you cannot get a job. If you're going to work in the hotel, you have to have a certain level of education. If you don't have a certain level of education, you have to go back to Hart. When you are going to Hart, you have to do an entrance test. This entrance test is hard because for me, it was hard. And I am not a maths person. The English, I passed it with flying colors. But as for the maths, it wasn't easy at all. I am not a maths person. So I had challenges. And I was unable to get into Hart for many years. But they had these community programs that would allow you to go to Hart. And while you're going to Hart, you would learn the subjects. English and maths was taught in these community centers. So it's not the big centers that you go to, but even those big centers that you would go, the bigger establishments, those ones they still teach English and maths. So I don't know, but you have persons who are sent to Hart who can hardly read and write. And Darlene is saying, while Rich, I suggested for Charity to come up on the StreamYard panel with God's child. She's not coming. Trust me, she's not coming. While Rich, I know that While Rich will come. But if you have anything at all on the topic that I am talking about, you can feel free to come up. Just let me know and I will drop the link down there in the comment section. Me even remember how to do that? Wait. Okay, sis. You left Jamaica a long time. Okay. Yes, I still have it. I still have it locked. Boy, this thing will fight me. Now, when you leave school, for some people, and I'm going to talk about those children, it's a grade 9 entrance test. But I had problem, Nadia. Nadia, believe it or not, this girl had problems sitting that grade 9 entrance test as it relates to maths. Me not ashamed to talk. I can read very well. And I can write. And I know what I'm writing. You saw her. Yes, her eyes are so bright. Yes. So the problem I had wasn't with reading and writing, even to construct a letter or filling out a form. I did not have that issue. The issue that I had was maths. I am not a maths. Maths was my problem. I have an issue with maths. I love it. I love numbers. And I will do simple maths. Yes, you can. You can. I don't know if you're talking to me or Darling. Is that text directed at me, Wellrich? Is that message directed at me or is it directed to Darling? Let me know. You have children who have left high school with subjects who cannot get a job. They have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 subjects and they cannot get a job. When they apply for jobs, they are, well, I can speak for my daughter. She has tried several places and each time they're asking about experience. It's always about experience. How can you just leave school and have experience? Nobody's employing you if you don't have experience. If you're going in the hotel, you have to be trained in that hotel. Or even if you left school with a diploma or in a certain field, when you go and apply for the job in that field, they're asking if you have experience. How can you get experience if you're just leaving? Yes. Okay, there you go. I know. It is hard because imagine. Can you imagine? Okay, that was for Darling. Can you imagine, guys? You leaving high school. You are leaving high school. You are just leaving high school. So what experience would you have? What experience? You cannot have any experience. Now you go into the hotel industry. They want to hold us. Yes. That's why I would tell any child, I don't force education anymore. I never used to force it on them. But what I do, I try to tell them that even up to a certain level, so that no one can take you for a fool. You can write your own letter. You can construct a letter. You can if somebody shouldn't message you on your phone because it's technology era. And if someone messages you, you can read it. But what I would advise is for everyone to have a skill, whether in plumbing, in electrical installation or electrician, in technician, whatever it is, painting, to draw a plan. I know that one takes, that is a total different, but at least you have that knowledge. Construction in these fields, whether laying block or to rough cast or render, whatever it is, to have a skill, even in sewing, because you don't have a lot of dressmakers anymore. You are not getting these skills. You're not seeing these, that sometimes street smart works out, but Charity, listen to me. Listen to me, man. Can you imagine? You have a child, 15, 16, and you cannot send that child to the supermarket. You cannot send that child to the supermarket. The cleaning mommy says, nowadays it makes sense to create your own job. There you go. Because spending so much money in school and when you leave, you can't get a job. It's ridiculous. Nadia, my daughter is pursuing, right now she's pursuing her bachelor's degree. And it was a hotel that she got a job. And she went away and she went back to Jamaica. And she still cannot get back a job. And she has 6 subjects. She still cannot get a job. 6 subjects. And right now she's doing practicum. She's doing practicum. So I am just hoping that I told her to try to get a skill. She don't know what it is that she really likes like that. It's best to have a skill that you can use to make your life better. That is true. That is so true. But you know what we used to do? What I used to do? I did not. Had I known what I know now, back then, I would have instilled some kind of skills in her. And you know that we are gifted, Nadia. Nadia, you know my children. You know them. My big son, my eldest son, he's an artist. And he sings beautifully. Now, the other one, he works in construction, as you know. But what he needed is a certificate. But you see when children don't listen? Because all he needs is a certificate to certify himself to get a job, a decent job with someone. And later on, he can be his own boss. Because he is actually his own boss. Speaking for Jamaica, the government, no business with us, none at all. When I see people fighting, when we see people are fighting, Nadia, hold on. When I see people fighting, and what are they fighting for? Especially when it is politics time. You see people fighting and hurting their fellow brothers and sisters. Hurting, maiming, unaliving them. Why? Because your party is in power and that party should not win. I am not getting anything out of it. I am not going to do that because I am not getting anything out of it. Therefore, you will never see me jumping up on any bandwagon. Because at the end of the day, I have to find everything that I need for myself, for my children. I can't even get a good job. I cannot even get a good job. So why am I fighting? Why would I want to fight my brothers and sisters? Tell me. That don't make sense. While Rich, Darlene is asking if everything is okay because she's busy. Listen, Nadia, this topic we only brush above the top, like you're chopping off the top of the bush. You don't go down to the surface because parents die-hearted. Parents, mother die-hearted, father die-hearted. I strongly believe in A-class education when the opportunity presents itself. But this younger generation nowadays want quick. Hey, guys, each time I get up, it is to see to this child. Yes, Charity, you are indeed so correct. Indeed, you are very much correct. Yes, man. And why? Greed. Greed is the cause of it. I would say it's because of greed. Because I see you with a car and I want that car. By all means necessary, it doesn't matter what I do to achieve that car or that house, that machine, that piece of equipment, whatever it is. And this is how parents, I blame it on parenting these days. Why I say that? Because the parents are not teaching the children morals anymore. When the grandparents will try to teach a child, give them some moral stability, you have some parents who, no. Hey, that lady on the screen is me. Yes, that lady on the screen is actually me. Greetings, Rosalie. How are you, my darling? How are you? Let me see which. That's me. These smartphones and what they can do, that is me. It is the app that I used to make me pretty. It is me. I took that picture was it last year or earlier this year? I think I took that picture earlier. Last year. Thank you so much, Rosalie. Thank you. Yesterday's parents that we are having, and we can see it in society. Thank you, Rosalie. Thank you for the compliments, darling. Beg you a minute. You swear say you're a big woman, yo. You swear say you're a big woman. Okay. There it is. I don't have any makeup on at all. No. That is natural beauty. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It is the app that I used. I was trying it out. And that is the result of the app. So these days, you fool anyone, that you are pretty using these apps. Because look at that picture. Look how beautiful it looks. Me not look so in a real life. But me not look too far either, but I love the lips. I love the lips. Yes, guys. So, guys, no, sis, I just take this picture. If it's not yes, it was last year. Yes, it was late last year. I took this picture late last year. Thank you, darling Bustamante. Thank you so much for the compliment, darling. Thank you. Thank you, Crossdale, for the silent compliment. Yes, thank you for the silent compliment. All right. So, um, Jay Brown would tell me that I'm jumping all over the place, but it's one story leading to another. Because the topic that I have is it okay for children to work? And from what age is it okay? I just chose a topic. But we are here talking about just whatever, discussing whatever comes. Thank you, darling Rosalie. Thank you, my sister. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate the love, the compliment. So sometimes, really, darling? No, sis, it's me. It's me, my darling. It's me. One and only. Eileen. Yes, man, that's me. Guys, uno mind, uno make my face burn up this morning. Mine, uno make my face burn up this morning. Mine, you all let my face burn up with blushings. All right? Yes. All right. I am going to show you all something. Look at this picture, guys. I don't know if you can see it very well. But that was me a couple of years back. That was me in real life. It's kind of dark. The picture is kind of dark. But that's me. That's me. And I don't think I have much photos in this. It's mostly when I was ill. I was showing a friend of mine my pictures when I got sick the other day. And she could not believe that was actually me. I am going to show you guys, because many of you did not see these pictures. Let me turn the phone a different angle. Guys, can you believe that is me? Don't know if you can see it. But that was me. That was me in 2023, earlier on up in the year. Under chemo and all of that. That was me. Yes, guys. So God has been good. God has been good. He has shown favor to me. That is why I always talk about the goodness of God, the mercies and the love of God. Because had it not been for Him, I am positive that I would not be here today. So as we were discussing earlier, these children are a product of their parents. Give me a moment again, guys. Boy, I'm telling you. Why I am saying that? Tina Lee, welcome. You came on the raid as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, Crossdale. Thank you so much. Yeah, man. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Tina Lee, for coming. Because you didn't have to, darling, but thank you so much. Appreciate the love, sis. Appreciate the love. Because the raid came here long ago, so you could have gone elsewhere. But you chose to come over. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for stopping by with me this morning. Appreciate all of you who came on the raid and those who found me on their own. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming on the raid, guys. Now, why I keep saying that it's the parents. There are certain children that will not behave a certain way because of how their parents grow them, and because they know if they do certain things, they will be rewarded in a way that they are not going to like. And you have seen these children who are going to school these days. Most of them are from young parents. Their parents are young. You have some young parents who are very disciplined. Very, very disciplined young parents. While you have some big, grown, old women you would never believe. And when you listen to some of them behavior, you hear it on the news. And when they go into certain communities and they weed out the bad grass from these communities, you hear how the woman in that community behaves. You hear how these women behave, and they know that the perpetrators are there. Blessings, Tina. Blessings to you, my darling. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on the raid. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, sis. Appreciate you. You hear how some of these women behave, and I'm talking about old grannies. The granny them older than me. They are older than me. And if you hear how they behave, it is a shame. And they have younger daughters who sometimes you hear the younger daughters telling their mothers, their old mothers, Mommy, you can behave better, you can behave better. You don't have to behave like that. To how boisterous some of them behave. And these behaviors are a result. It plays out in our society. Because when they have them bad pitney, as we Jamaicans would say, the children giving a lot of trouble, and they defend them, they defend criminality, they defend crime. Look at when something is happening, when they would say a gunman is taken out. Look at how the community come out and demonstrate. And you hear babies. You hear of babies being, and you don't hear people coming out and demonstrating. You don't hear them behave so strong when these same guns turn on them. You don't hear they are behaving like that. Why? Well, these children are a product. These children, while it's not all of them, while it's not all of our children, it still is a result of parenting. Because you have some children who are very much grown, right? But you have, when you go to school, you mix. You are now mixing with the good, the bad, and the ugly. So when you go and you mix with these kind of children, you have children who gravitate to the negatives. And when they gravitate to the negatives rub off on them. So they now start to display these kind of behavior. Why? Because those children are coming from a home that is disruptive. They are bullied at home, so they bring the bullyism at school. But that is not the topic for today. The topic for today is it okay for children to work? And no one is coming up, guys. You can always come up and discuss something with me. Thank you for your input, the cleaning mommy. Thank you so much for your input. Yes, cleaning mommy. When you go to school, you have the good, you have the bad, and you have the indifferent. Bella's whisper, how are you doing? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate you all coming in this morning. All right, the ads just came on for Tina. All right. We got to train up our children from first. School cannot teach everything. Charity, we all know that, and we say that every day, but the parents who really should be listening to these things, they're not going to listen, you know. They are going to skip anything that has anything to do with behavior and children. I saw a news the other day. And that bit of news was very disturbing. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. I was watching a news the other day, guys, and in that news, work in terms of training at home, not in society, I think it's illegal. It's against the law to work at a certain age. All right. When I say work, I don't mean to go out there daily. But like you would come from school on a Wednesday evening or maybe on the weekends, and you would help the next door gentleman. He's mowing his lawn, and you are there picking up or raking, cleaning up. And he would give you a $5. That's your little pocket change right there. Or your neighbor has to run to the supermarket, and they would say, okay, watch the baby for me. When I come back, I give you $2 or $5. Something like that. It is teaching these children responsibility. That is what I believe. It also helps them to keep their minds occupied. It starts training them from early how to be independent. All right? Where's the link? I am going to drop the link down there. I am going to put the link in the chat. Hey. What is going on with this mad thing? All right. Okay. Copy. Let's see. My goodness. So, hey. All right. There's the link, guys. There's the link. You can come up too, Sister Darling. I love to hear the voice. Yes, so there is the link, guys. There is the link. You are not sending the child to work daily. That child goes to school. That child comes from school. He will have chores to do around the house. Also, that child can help. You will say, okay, that child is taking out the trash, and you would compensate. Are you hearing me, guys? Okay, okay. Can you hear me still? Are you still hearing me? Okay, good, good. I wasn't sure because I got a call. Really? I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know what is going on. Have you ever used the StreamYard before cleaning, mommy? I am trying it out. Continue with StreamYard. And let me try this other account. By continuing, Google will share your name, email address, language preference, profile picture with StreamYard, which is okay. So you continue. And when you continue, it will bring you there. Give it access. You have to, right, you have to give it accesses. Continue as, yeah, man. You have to give it access. I think because you're not giving access, it won't grant you. You have to give Google access. So you click the account that you wish to use and then you continue. Okay. I am waiting to see. Welcome, Hannah. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Support from the heart. Welcome, my darling. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Yes, guys. So I don't think anything is wrong. And that is, for me, I don't think anything is wrong in working like this because you're actually gaining independence. You're actually teaching your child how to be independent. All right. Nothing is wrong with teaching your children some kind of discipline. I don't think anything is wrong with it. But it's not something that they go out every day. No, the baby is not hungry. She's not hungry. I just fed her. But you know how some babies are? The hand thing. If I am to follow these children, I don't do nothing at all. If I am to follow these kids, I don't do nothing. Yeah, they have to learn to be independent as well. The cleaning, mommy. I am going to take you through the steps, darling. Because you have to give it access. It's working. It is working. All right, you click on the link. It's gonna take you to it's gonna take you to the StreamYard. It's gonna open StreamYard. Yes, support from the heart. That's right. Me not depend where she depend. When you go there, you're going to choose the account. All right, you're going to choose the account, and when you choose from that account, let's see where else. All right, I think you accept the cookies. I'm not sure, but I don't think you necessarily need to accept. Continue, and it will take you there. Yeah, man, it's working. Someone else can try it. Someone else can try the link because it worked for me. It has worked. Right. Let's see. It worked. It works, sis. My niece would have said it work. It work. It works, sis. You cannot find the link. It's there in the chat. It's there in the chat, bro. It's there in the chat. It's not very far up. Just go up in the chat. You will find it. Can you guys still see the link? Let me know if you guys can still see the link. It's not very far up because the chat is not moving very fast. It's there. Okay, it's still in the chat. It is still there in the chat. Okay. Welcome, Wildrich. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing, my brother? Thank you for coming up.
Hello, good morning, blessed child. How are you doing?
I am good, darling. I am good. How are you?
Yeah, man. You don't know, so we can't complain.
All right, that is it. Let me see if I know how my boss teach me. I don't know. Yes. So you are there.
Hello, Charity. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, long time I not see a Charity. What's up? I mean, I'm gonna shout out everybody right here now. Charity, pick up yourself.
Yes.
Honestly, darling Bustamante.
Yes. Big up, big up, big up.
So what the question do you wanted to ask me?
All right. So the question is, do you think a child should work? And from what age? Is it okay for a child to work? And from what age would you say it is okay?
Okay, so nowadays, depending on the type of parents, because not a lot of parents want them child or children to start work at a young age, but say some time children have to start hustle on the street at an early age just to financially assist the parents. You see what I mean?
Yes. Yes. And I don't think personally, I don't think anything is wrong with a child working, as long as it is not something that you're sending that child every day to work. Is not something that that child has to go to work every day. It is like probably on a Wednesday evening or on a Monday evening, or um probably that child goes to school in the afternoon, so the child would go and get some groceries for somebody in the morning before they go to school. um Little odd jobs like that. It is nothing permanent to say, well, she has to get up. He or she have to get up every day to go to work. All right. I'm just talking in instance like that. You have your weekend, your little weekend chore, where that child would work, get something to do in the evening, on the weekends, something like that. It is not where you and I have to get up every day and go out on the street and work. So it would be
Okay, okay.
in cases like that.
Yeah, man, and child on the other and want to start earn them own
Right,
money.
right.
Yeah, man. Itinerary, how are you doing? What's up? What's up? Long time in a see itinerary. Walk one. Hello, darling. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Okay, continue, good child.
Yes. So I'm saying basically, um, these children, they need to know responsibility from an early age,
Yes.
where, just as you said, where the child would um be earning, so them understand the value of money. Them know say it is hard to work, easy to work. It is not easy to go out there, and those bags are heavy for that child. It is heavy, and for that child to perform, you give that child, let's say, 10 books, and by the end of the month you have to keep replenishing those books, because the book lasts, and somebody thief my book, they would now know the value of these things. They know that it's not easy when you buy a nice pair of shoes and you give to that child, and that child kick football and mash up the mouth of the shoes, and say, I'm not, mommy, in Jamaica how we talk, me not worry about that next week because it mash up. And you're going to say,
Oh,
okay, I don't have a problem, but you're going to buy that shoes because I just gave you a new pair of shoes. You have to teach them from
yeah, you
early
have to teach them.
to take care of your stuff, whatever you have.
Yeah, man.
It is not easy to come by. That pair of shoes, I paid, let's say, I don't know how much one pair of shoes at Jamaica now, but the last cheap shoes me buy was for $7,000, $8,000. And it was probably a local made Clarks, because I prefer to buy a good strong pair of shoes for that child more than if you have to buy 3, 4, 5 pair of shoes, because when rain fall, it mash up your shoes. When rain falls, it destroy the shoes. So you don't want to be buying shoes over and over. So it's best to buy a good pair of shoes for that child and done. But when you buy a shoes for a child, and you know that that shoes could last the child for the entire school year, and 3 months into that time, the child is going to come and tell you, mommy, my shoes mash up. Daddy, my shoes mash up. Gonna school, gonna kick football.
But
Or
some of the time really it's out them walking a shoes. You see it.
I know that some of these shoes are not strong enough. So I'm not talking about instances like that. I'm talking you buy a nice strong pair of shoes for the child. Or whatever it is. You buy a bag and the child careless and leave the bag probably on a bus, or leave the bag at school careless, In stuff like these. Or that child wants a bicycle. You, the poor parents, cannot buy it. Okay? And that child keep pressuring you. No, you say, all right, I am going to give you a half of the money. But you have to come up with the other half. So now that child will have to go and ask. And I don't want you to beg neither. I don't want you to beg. I don't promote begging. No. You're going to ask, you want me to rake up your yard for you? I can rake up your yard for you. And, you offer your services to someone. And it can happen. You have children who really want the help. Look at the children who are at the stoplight in Jamaica. You have the children who they are at the stoplight. They are washing cars. They are not only washing cars, but they are cleaning windows. They are cleaning the car window. Them are sell them little bag juice. They are selling a bunch of guinea. They are selling mangoes and stuff like that. When I see these children, even if I don't want it, I buy it from them. I give them the support. Sometimes on the weekends, you go to the market. Miss Gay, you're free to come up, darling. Support from the heart. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Anyone wants to come up, you can come up. Yes, man. Let me see if I can find the link is still there. Yes, man. The link is still there.
But you know what interested is that, yeah, I believe in working, you know what I mean? And I don't believe in begging. I believe in hustle. Yeah, you hustle to make your own bread. And when you work hard to earn your own bread, then no one can have nothing over you.
That's right.
As some is life.
I'm trying to get back this. Let me tell you something. This thing you're going to make me talk Spanish. No, that's all right. Darling, you already told me. I am trying to get the link.
You wanna talk in Spanish? Okay, darling. But someone, please.
Right. So there is the link. So we have to teach our children responsibility from early.
God.
That is how they are taught. To be responsible. But you have some children who are definitely not going to school. Parents don't send them to school. They are out on the street begging. That part I have a problem with, because I'm not into promoting begging. But a child is there. The child is there, not going to school, and during the summer holiday, yes, I can understand that child is out there trying to hustle, because these things happen no matter how we try to close our eyes against it. You have some parents who are careless. All right? You have some parents who are careless, and they won't go out and provide for their children. What they do is send their children out instead. They send them out there, and that part is just not right. Yes, Nightbot is giving me demands. Let me go get my water. I cannot agree with that kind of behavior. Because you have some parents who are lazy, who are wicked and they are not going out there to work. Certain things. Yes, he's there. They are not doing certain jobs, but they are telling their children that they need to go out and work. They need to go out and do this. Yet still, them themselves are not doing it. And you have some parents who, then you have those parents who get their money. They work, but their money is for their hair and the latest clothes, the latest accessories, lash, nails, all of those good stuff. And it happens. It do happen. They go out and them gamble them money, them drink, them smoke. You have parents who does that. And the poor children suffers. So these children, they have ambition and they decide that they are not going to let, because of their parents, they don't get a proper education. What they do, they go out to the stoplight or wherever they can get employment, and they will go and get employed by whatever means necessary. So from what age, at what age is it okay then to do so? Because it happens. There is no if, no, but, no, maybe. It does happen. But what age is it okay to do that?
Are you asking me a question?
Well, I'm putting it out there. What age, if anyone wishes to answer, from what age you think it's okay?
Well, recently, me say children are us from them 5 years old, you see me? And also till them reach up. Depends on what type of hustling they are doing.
Right. Well, me not go make my 5-year-old, 6-year-old baby go out there, to do that. But what I would do, if that child is 9, 10 years old, then they can do a little, nothing strenuous, but 12 is good. Between 10 and 12 is good, where they can go out and help. Daddy going to work, or my bigger brother going to work, or my neighbor next door, not very far, no, not anywhere where they have to take bus to go. It would be someone in the community that, you have, in some communities, you have the poorer class, as we would say, the poorer class live over that side, or down there, so down in the gully, or whatever, however you want to, and you have the upper class living up there, so, or around that side, and they know these children very mannerable, and they know how hard it is. Sometimes they're not going to school. Why you not going to school? My mother never have no money to send me. We know that there are those conditions. So in that case, the person would say, all right, I am going to give you a little evening job to do, and I will provide for your lunch money. I don't see anything wrong with that. Come and wash up 2 dishes for me. You are the one. It's not that you cannot do it, but you are the one. You want to teach that child something. It's not that you cannot just give it to the child, but you are teaching that child value. Come wash 2 plates for me. Come wash these slippers for me. Or walk my dog, or walk the cat for me. Take the cat for a walk. Take the dog for a walk. Stuff like that, where so these children can manage. I don't see anything wrong with that. 10, 12-year-old. I am going on the road. Keep little Tommy for me until I come back. Nothing is wrong with that. Because you're teaching that child. And when you look now, you see the child going to school. So you know that that child is putting that money and that child feel good. You know these children feel good about it because when they get older, they know the value of what it means to work.
True.
They know the value, what it really means to work.
But even if you're not work at a tender age, you know, so when you grow up, you have to work. You see me?
Yeah.
Cause yeah, if you all on your own, nobody to assist you, nobody to do things for you. You have to go there and you have to look it. You see it. You have to make two ends meet, as was said.
Well, you see, when I had my children, it was difficult for me to get a job. Very, very difficult. And I remembered one time I was working on this lady. She's I think she lived in Canada for many years, or someone at those states, living at one big mansion up the road from me. But because where I live, we used to call it down a Gulf, capture land. In other words, that's what it was called, captured land. So because, you know, anybody live down there, so now those are the poorer class. Because we are called squatters. No, I used to work with this lady. That is another part of it. And when I went by her house, you know, the lady put money in her pillowcase and in other stuff to wash in the machine. She knowingly, yeah man, she knowingly did it. To test me to see if me a thief. That's why she did it. And I'm just showing you how some people, because of where you live, you are categorized and you are placed.
So did you steal it?
Huh?
Did you take it?
No dear, me not so stupid. Me not so fool. Me not so fool. Me take from a seat. The minute I saw it, that is too much money to be a mistake. That is too much money to be a mistake. So if you fool, you have been through that as well, Miss Gay. Wow. Yes, you have people who you work for because them feel like so them in a high position. Them treat you like where you're coming from. They treat you like you don't have any morals, you don't have any principles. But I was principled from them time. Even though I was not going to church, but I knew wrong from right. I mean, no say. Suppose I was thinking to myself, what if me go take this woman money and it's a trick?
Mm-hmm.
And what if me go take it even if she don't know? Conscience. My conscience alone, me would have to carry it back. I would have to carry it back.
Because from a big money, you know, that's no mistake.
I no mistake that. Anyway, I saw the money and I was, when me tell us I was livid, I was mad because how could you do this? Me inside me upset for the entire day. And I took the money out. It's 2 times she do me something like that. I don't remember the other instance what it was she did. But the 3rd time, I did not go back and I was not working. I am going to tell you what she did. First, I took the money out of the machine. And when I took it out, after the clothes them dry, I took it out of the machine and put it down on the countertop. And when I put it on the countertop and she came home because she wasn't there the day. And she have camera all about in her house. No, everybody go for work for her. She said, and thief, everybody who goes to work for that lady, she says they are thieves. So I had my guard up from them time. So when I saw the money, I was not fooled. I took the money out, me shake them out for say, no more not there, because she not going to say, me give her $10,000 when it was $12,000. So I carefully shook out, yes, me shake out the item, and then I had to take them outside and pin them out. So I pinned them outside, so you know, everything now come out, pants pocket and everything. But it was in a pillowcase that the money was. Some was in a pillowcase and some was scattered all about in the machine. Anyhow, I took the money, put them together and put them on the countertop, put something on them so that they not blow away. When she came home and I said to her, you know, even to this day, I did not count the money. I don't know how much money it was, but it was several $100 bills. I put the money on the countertop, and when she came home, I showed it to her. I told her that some money was in the machine. She said, okay, where is it? Me tell her. And she said, okay. And she never asked surprise or anything. So I said, oh, you think Eileen idiot? Anyway, that was that. Another time again, it was another money issue, but it wasn't in the machine this time. I don't remember where in the house it was hidden. All right. Another time, this last time, she could not find a blouse or a top. And that top is what she wore, one of her church blouse that she wore to church, and it has frills. Now she's an older woman. I am a younger person. At the time, she's bigger than me in body, and I am smaller. The woman, after I went home, I don't remember if it was the same day or sometime after, she was asking me if I saw her. She has a white frill blouse, if I saw it. I said, no, I have not seen any frill blouse. So she wanted to know, she don't understand what happened because she cannot find her blouse. I said, well, I don't know, so you need to look for it because I don't wear those kind of clothes. And there's no way I would have thief our clothes to go sell it. Because you know some all English people, there's no way I would have thief all English people clothes to go sell. No disrespect to anyone, but our taste is not the same. And I think after a long while, I asked her if she found her blouse. And she said yes. She didn't come back and tell me that she did, you know. But she find her blouse and she never come out and say anything to me.
But God's child, you have a beautiful heart, because if it was, I just thinking, did you wash the clothes before you find the money?
No, it was after it was washed, after the clothes were washed. Because she bring the clothes out and put them like in the passage and give me to wash. So I took them and put them in the machine because they were already sorted.
And you didn't know nothing?
No. Me wouldn't put it in a machine. I would not put it in the machine if me did see it before.
So the money wash with the clothes.
Right.
So how you get to figure it out?
Because when I was putting them, if it was just
No. How you get to see the money?
In money in the machine, it just in the machine. It was not in the machine.
It just spin out like
yeah. Right.
And you see it.
And some taking out the clothes now, some money are come out, clothes are come out. Money coming out, clothes coming out.
That's why, man. That's why.
Man, I was livid. Upset, man. So what happened? After she come and she asked me about the blouse, I tell her, so I don't know nothing about a blouse. She did not She never come back and ask me to come back there. But after a while, she came back to ask me if me can come do something up at the yard fair. I tell her no. She asked me if me working. I said no. Me not go back at your yard. And she is a woman. That's why you will hear me always cussing out church people. Although me, I one of them. Me always cuss. Yeah, man, me bonfire upon church people. Wicked. Because I one of the wickedest set of people you can find. Some of them, when they go feel wicked and go to church every Sunday. And thank you, Jesus. And
Well, say she was a Christian.
thank you. Thank you very much.
No,
And
I'm asking you the question. Was she
yes,
a Christian?
yes. She was on the church choir. She was a Christian. She was a missionary. She was, yes. And
But you know, so my time is not the individual, because you have the devil let loose and him just
yeah, man.
sorry of people thinking is it, and allow them to do an abnormal thing to get in trouble. But the one who is godly, he will not be tricked. You see me?
May I try to see if I can find back myself. If I put myself. Alright, hold on there.
So you couldn't find yourself. Oh
I
my,
couldn't find myself a while ago.
oh my God.
Hold on there. How me do this again? Me not remember, you know. Alright.
Well, but as I say, the one who is saying God, him not go, him or she not gonna do the ungodly action. You see me?
Yeah.
Hello, blessed.
Hey, Bless. Hey, Sister Bless. Thank you for peeping in. Some people try to set up people to try and have things over them. That is exactly what she was trying to do. Because I am poor, you know? Well, them time they say me poor. Because many times I went to bed without dinner. Yes, I know what it is to go without.
God.
I remember when I used to get a plate of food from somebody and I would have to give it to the children, make it share. I remember those days. And it brings me now to this, where there was a time when she used to, she opened a restaurant, and the food that was not sold, she would give it to me, but not that day. She would give it to me the following day. She not give you fresh food. When it not sell the following day, she give it to you. And in so doing, me get food from her when me have to chew, give the dog. Because
She
it's
had,
no good.
she had do a thing.
You think God is pleased with this kind of behavior when you know that somebody is less fortunate than yourself, and you because you are more, you have it more, you give to somebody who is less fortunate, you give to that person what you don't want. No, you not get no blessing for that. No.
No.
When I was there working, the woman have bread in a freezer for months. I swear I am not lying. I've never seen bread in a freezer. She has a deep freeze and she have a standing fridge where one side is freezer and one side is fridge. So you understand when I say a woman with substance.
She must a madman for put a bread in a freezer.
It's not only one bread, my love. It's about 4 bread she have in her freezer. In the freezer. Regular bread. In the freezer. And Me, I am at home. Meat, pantapa meat, pantapa meat. At this time, she did not yet have the restaurant. And I am like, wow. Look how much I love to have one parcel of this chicken I figure cook. And the woman has never said to me, take something and carry home for your children. And she have, as me tell you, she have the 2 fridge stockpile with food. And it was only her and her husband who lived. She didn't have any children. Her children are big children living overseas. She was not in need of anything. She had her own vehicle parked in her garage. And the woman have 2 fridge full with food. Not that me envy her for her things, you know. But I am just looking. I would never like to live like that. I would love to know that I have it and somebody else not have it and I can give them. It makes me feel good.
What are you saying? You don't like to live luxurious life?
Who doesn't like to live luxurious life? Everyone wants to live luxurious. But I don't feel comfortable knowing that I have it like how she had it. Because we still not have it like that. And not share it. There you go. If somebody right now, while rich, I am not working. And from the little that I get, you would be surprised to know the amount of people that I stay right here, not working and help. Because I know what it is like to go without. I know hungry. You understand? Sometimes, God put us in a certain position, where it humbles us. So that when we see somebody going through the same thing, we know what it is like. So we are eager to help. And that is me. Thank you, Miss Gay. Thank you. It is not something that is good. Another lady from the same community. You know what she did? And I've said this already. I don't know how many people were here when I said it. But this lady, she gave me tea. I think it was Milo tea. I love Milo. She gave me Milo the morning. You know what was in there? Roach. She mixed the tea and give me, and roach did in the tea.
So you think that Teenager. She did it personally, or she just didn't know?
To be quite frank with you, probably she did not see it. Me not go say she deliberately did it. Because if she had seen it, I think she would have taken it out and given me the tea. Because when I showed it to her, I said, look here, me have to go throw this, me have to go throw it away because, the roach is in there. She said, no man, you don't have to throw it away. You know what she did? She took out the roach, box the roach one side, dash the roach, give me tea. I'm a big woman at the time. And so me drink it. Me drink it because me hungry.
Me see people are fried dumpling and
that's
up in there. And because when you are cooking outdoor at night, you're not safe. Yeah.
Well, she gave me, and she too. That's why Miss Gay and Charity, anyone here who goes to church, any good-hearted person, let me put this out there. Because you will hear me talk all the while about this thing. But I know why I say that. Church people, you have some church people, they're wicked more than the gunman them. Me I tell you, from
No, no.
experience. Them wicked more than who out there with them pipe going with them antics.
No, what
And
are
more
you
than some
talking
people who are
about?
whole of people. Why do I say that? Why do I say that? Another woman from the very same district, she same one where give me the roach. She was a church woman, Sabbath worshipper. Yeah, man. She worshipped on the Sabbath.
But
Woman
what
of God,
I'm
she the from
saying,
choir too.
yeah,
She
what
in a
I'm saying.
Pathfinder or some one of them club at the church. What was that, Wild Rich?
You know, and make a see from it.
What did you say? Me not hear what you say. Can I tell a Charity? Pass that man.
Yeah, what I'm saying is this. Not everybody is the same way. And as I say before, the devil use certain people to do abnormal things. Not that the people them want to do it, but because of the force of the devil, you see me, them
Wild
just...
Rich, me understand what you say. Me understand what you say. But guess what happened? It devil not put no knife away throat or not put no gun away head. God gave
I
us
know.
God gave us a mind of our own. You know what he say? God never push me and tell you, say, come serve me with any big stick over our back. You have to serve me. I brought you here and you must serve me. No. He gave us a mind to think for ourselves. So think for yourself, what I like for this person, what I like for myself, I am going to give it to this person. What I not like for myself, I am not going to give it to somebody else.
That is true.
So we tell lie on the devil sometimes too much too. We tell lie to Satan too much. Sometimes we have give Satan too much credit. We give Satan too much credit.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you the truth. Some church worshippers do more things to some to do. Me not putting on my glasses, Miss Gay. No. All right, Miss Gay, you have it right there. I'm telling you. I left everything to God, man. I left everything to him, Miss Gay. Because let me tell you something. They did not know that I would come out as a conqueror. Them never know that. They saw me as a woman who had 9 pitney, 9 tiki. 1 a 1, 1 a 2, 1 a 3, 1 a 4, 1 a 5, 1 a 6, 1 a 7, 1 a 8, 1 a 9, 1 a 10. Just saying. So, because I had my children, so close behind each other, not a year apart. No, I don't necessarily mean like that. But because I had all of 9 children, so so then call them tiki. And I was not working, it was hard. So people looked down on me back then. And I can tell somebody, do not make the position you are in life define you. Because there is a God who watches over every one of us. And he will never leave you in that position. Position yourself to be allowed to be taken to the next level. Position yourself. Don't tell yourself, I cannot do this and me have a whole picking them and me can't. No. Position yourself for the next level. You can.
Cause child gonna leave now.
Yes, darling.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for your input. Appreciate the love. Yeah, man.
Okay.
So, guys, you thank you so much for being here. It was nice, but me not really get the substance out of the thing. Okay, sis. Thank you for coming back. Thank you so much for coming back. Well, It was nice. Guys, if you have not yet given a thumbs up, it's not too late to do that. You can, in fact, go ahead and give a thumbs up. But I don't see anything really wrong with a child working, as long as that child is going to school, as long as that child has parental backing. You're not working for your own bread. Your mother or father is there strong, and you have to fend for yourself because it was not right. Okay, sis, that's all right. That child is working to know the value of money, to know that it is not easy to come by stuff. So when you have stuff, you will take care of it. Stuff like that. I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. So I wanted to get person's feedback. I didn't get much feedback, but it's okay. Thank you for coming back, Miss Gay. Thank you to each and everyone who stopped by with me today. I appreciate you all. Love you all stopping by. Yes. So guys, I am also going to teach. Yes, Wildrich, thank you so much for your time, my friend. Thank you. Guys, also, I think I will do a little lesson on this thing as well. Some people don't know how to do redirect from their phones. I did not know how to do it either. Thanks to Goga. Goga, wherever you are, you're a blessing on these streets. Wherever you are, my friend, my darling, you are, I'm telling you, you are a gift to us here on these streets. So, to do the redirect from your phone, you cannot do it from the same phone that you are on. From I was small, I used to work. My mom used to carry me to the market with my little load, and I also pick coffee. Yes, Miss Gay. Yes. No, that's what I'm saying. Nothing is wrong with that. Some people will see it as the rich man, his child work, you know. His child work. Yeah, man. He sends him out. I don't know what is wrong with some of us poor people. Let me not forget what I'm saying though. I want to show somebody how to do redirect using the Chrome. I have never done it from the same phone because you have to be careful. You don't want to lose the stream, so you need another device. If you're on a laptop, then you can surely do that because you can open another tab. But while you are using your phone to stream, you need to do so from another device. Now here is the other device, and I have already typed it in. It's right here in the chat. Don't know if you can see it very well. YouTube Studio Desktop. All right. Okay, Miss Gay. YouTube Studio Desktop. So that's where you go. And I am going to go to the YouTube Studio. Now, when I go to the studio, because it's already here, it takes me here because I'm using this device. Now, I have to go back and go to log in. Log in takes me to the dashboard. That is it right there. Now, when it takes me to the dashboard, I will have to go to, come on, something. I clicked back and it took me out. All right. I am going to, here it is. I am going to go to contents. Let's see. Yes. I clicked on contents. That's the one way up the top. Then I'm going to click on the live stream that I am on. So I'm going to go up to the search bar up here and I'm going to click live. Let me bring it up a little bigger. There. Where it says live up here across here. I'm going to hit live. I hit on live. I am going to select the live stream that is streaming now. I selected the live stream that I am streaming now. And when I select that, I have to bring it smaller. Welcome, M&G. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you, Miss Guy. I know you have already left. Support from the heart. Thank you so much for coming. M&G, thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am doing very well. Thank you so much. I am doing very well. All right. So from there, it took me here. Now what I am going to do, I am going to click on this icon that looks like, it looks like a network or something in the corner here. I don't know if you can see it clearly. It looks like a network. Let me see this one. Let me move my finger. So it's the second one under the pencil for me, which looks like a network or something buzzing right here. I hit on it. It takes me now to redirect. Can you see that down there at the bottom? It takes me now to redirect. And I am going to add. From there, I click add. I click add, and up at the top, up here, you see where I have two upcoming that I can't get rid of. So they are there. I am going to come over here where there is a search bar over this side, where there's a search bar. Then I'm going to click on it. And it shows me the live streams that are active. And from there, I am going to select one of these live streams. And selecting that live stream, I am going to save it. All right. We can go back over that again for the benefit of those who don't know, who did not get it. I will go back. All right, so who do you want us to read today? There is RJ History, Crazy Family Vlogs, Sheena, Latoya, Ifeani, Makina, and I always try to go to persons who are not yet monetized and working on their watch hours. That is what I always do. Thank you for still being here. So who do you say we go to? Joycelyn Vlogs, Bridget. But I prefer to go to someone who is active in the chat. And yesterday I raided Makina and she ended by the time I got there. I don't want to do that again this morning. So Amboy's Corner is live. Flo and Ted, India, Secrets of Laura, Naveed, if you don't careful, this thing will make you select where you don't want. All right, let's go back over this. Amboy's Corner, Flo and Ted. India, Stay Motivated. Secrets of Laura. Naveed. Sheik. I don't know if you guys are associated with these names. I know that you all know Chocolate Vivian. Donna British. Hello, Jay Brown. Hello, hello, hello. And while Rich is saying to M&G, he wants to talk to her. Jay Brown, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Blessed Girl Cherise is also live. Go Guys live. The mother and daughter duo. Ifiani, Makina, Joycelyn Vlogs, Bridget Raymondo, Anywhere, Anytime. Sheena, Latoya Daly, Andrea Jacobs, RJ History, and Crazy Family Vlogs. I know that is quite a mouthful, but where would you suggest we go? I am giving you the choice, guys. Let me know. Otherwise, may have to go make a selection myself. And sometimes a lot of persons are not associated with where I send them, so they don't go. They jump off the moving train. Andrea Jacobs, RJ History. But I don't know if these people. And M&G is greeting. Lobita is greeting. All right. Let me see. I'm going to try to see if we can go to Makina. Hopefully she doesn't end. Okay. Okay, guys. So I guess we can. I would love for us to okay. I guess we can go to Kebnish. Not Kebnish, sorry. Makina.
Andrea F, hello. How are you today?
We can go to Makina.
Barry says, Brother Crossed Up, blessings, brother.
Okay, guys. So thank you so much for coming. Thank you for the love. I guess this wasn't so bad today, but we can do this another time. Until next time, guys, see you all. Be blessed. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I really and truly appreciate the love, guys. So thank you, and I will definitely be seeing you next time. Until then, walk good.